this week. Hope everybody's doing all right. I'm not. I'm still congested and stuffed up and shitty acting and sounding and God.
Me too.
And you too?
Y'all,
How about you,
y'all-
Jason?
y'all still sick? No, I'm just tired of shit. That's all. I'm not sick. Not yet, anyway.
Sick
I
of
was ready
it?
to fucking die last week.
Oh God, yeah, you were. You felt like death warmed over.
I had RSV.
You had RESPECT.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I had everything except that last week. Trust me.
It beats chlamydia. That's for sure.
Well,
I know. I'm glad that's gone.
Right?
one good shot, and that was cleared right up. I felt better already. So hell yeah, you're ready to take off and hit the filming road again, there, Mr. Movie Star.
Yeah, I leave tomorrow. We got.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to log in so I can see everybody's comments. Yeah, we filmed the second part of Cruel Summer 3 in Tallahassee.
Oh, yeah.
We start Thursday night, and we finish up Monday morning, I believe. So
Hell yeah.
Now, how far of a drive is that for you?
about 14 hours.
Yep, they can suck a dick. No way.
Yeah, I'll do 10 and a half tomorrow and lay her down in Columbus, Georgia, and then get up and drive the 3 hours into Tallahassee, and then get everything.
Hey, Tessa, how you doing, hon?
Get everything checked in and pick Scott up and head to the Airbnb and set that stuff up and start filming.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, these days aren't going to be as long as the first one. The first set, I enjoyed this a lot better. Instead of being on set for like almost 2 weeks and gone and everything else, Scott broke it up this time around. So we're like 4 or 5 days on one and then 4 or 5 days on another one. So it's a little easier. It's a little easier on the scheduling. It's a little easier to prepare, that kind of shit. So, but it's still going to be a long drive, but it is what it is. Once that's done, I think there's one more pickup shot. It's a death scene, and that'll be shot a little later, but this will all be edited and ready to go by the end of the year.
Are they killing you? You can't tell us that.
Can't tell you. They tried and won. They tried and won. They didn't. They tried in 2, but really didn't try. And they give it an A for effort in 3. I'll tell you that.
Well, I'm gonna write it into your script next time.
Write me dead. Write me gone. Write me gone.
Kill Jason. Don't hurt him, but kill him.
Kill me. Kill me a lot.
Don't hurt him. But
kill me a lot. Yeah, kill me a lot.
Well, Joe, you've been keeping kind of busy up here. How things go at the Old Baraboo Inn?
That was a lot of fun Saturday night.
I bet so.
Spent quite a few days up there just getting the place ready, and we had a good turnout for the little mini ghost hunts. They've already got one. I know we have at least half the tickets already sold for March 16th, and now there's going to be one in April also.
Hell yeah!
So yeah, it's I got to keep busy somehow, man.
Our little Mr. Ghost Hunter all over again.
Yeah.
He's finding his way once again.
Yeah, shit.
He never lost his way. He just got a little quiet for a little bit.
Yeah.
Every time he thinks he's out, I'll drag his ass back in. Where you going? What are you doing?
Right. You can't go anywhere.
Fucking stalker. Sorry, Joe. You know I'm lying, right?
Yep.
I'll never be sorry about stalking you. Never.
So yeah, just trying to get some shit squared away and hoping to be able to make it out to Ohio next week. Had some things happen last week that may have put some shit on the back burner for me. So I don't know.
Well, if you can, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, I know.
Hell yeah. That'd be.
And
it's the first.
I'm trying to figure it out. It's just, yeah.
Life is what it is, brother. You got to do what you got to do.
Yep, and I legally can't run around shooting people, so what the hell?
Well,
I mean,
the whole legality part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, though, man, it'd be good to see you. And if you can't, life happens, man. Don't worry about it. There'll be another. There'll always be something else coming up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are. We always get ourselves in some kind of trouble.
I just got to get back on my feet.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna work on some things tomorrow for the whole candle stuff, and yeah.
I know you got something sold already.
Right.
I got about this much left in my last candle. That's not your candle. That's not going to make it a week and a half, 2 weeks. So.
I guess the problem we run into, Jay, is we order things and we ask Joe for things, and
you better not get that dog started.
Then we just it's Christmas time.
We ask for things to be edited.
Told you don't want to get started.
I'm not the only one that can edit this motherfucker.
But you're the one that kept everything into your house.
What's that?
You're the one that's got everything.
I got some of it. Dave still has half of it because he had to find it all for me again on that damn memory card.
Man.
You want to talk about an ass pucker? Put that shit in your fucking hard drive and pull it up and it says, disk has been contaminated. I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say?
I'm sorry. I don't speak that kind of language.
Right.
Yeah, that's never good.
I gave it to Dave. He's like, oh no, it was good. It kept asking me to format. I'm like, I don't want to format it.
Yeah.
There's no part of any of this I need to format. I need to download. Format disk. No. No, you format that son of a bitch. It's gone.
I was gonna say, yeah, as soon as you format it, it's done.
I learned that lesson the hard way.
So I called Dave and asked Dave, and he was like, yeah, bring it over. So I dropped it off to him, and I don't know, a day and a half. Hey, I pulled the majority of your stuff
in the car.
Yep, I got your stuff. I'm like, what in the fuck? He's like, yeah, it was reading to be formatted. But he goes in there and he's amazing. Absolutely amazing with that shit. But I mean, he's got 25 years and that's what he's paid to do. So
Hell yeah. That's awesome shit. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'll screw it for sure. I can barely run the board here. This is kind of cool too. We got a new feature there. I see that Tessa Luann and Jason Alexander are resharing our broadcast onto their pages. If you could do that now.
Oh, really?
You can actually take it if you are watching it from either one of our LAP Productions Facebook page or YouTube or something like that. You can rebroadcast it onto your own channel and simulcast it yourself somewhere else, giving us an opportunity for more viewership. So it's one of the new features they got here with StreamYard, and we're back with doing that. So
that's cool.
Pretty good because right now we're live on LAP Productions Facebook, YouTube, and Paranormal Mysteries page on Instagram.
Nice.
I'm going to have to sign that one out and sign back in on LAP's page so I can get that broadcasting on that one over there. It keeps going to the Paranormal Mysteries page.
Hell yeah.
I got to figure out what I'm doing wrong there. But it's still being simulcast on 3 different networks, and now these people are re-simulcasting it to their own channels. So thank you. Thank you for your help and your support. We do appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
So it's a nice topic. This could be fun. Paranormal 101s.
Can I just address something before we get into the whole paranormal shit?
No.
Why in the fuck do UPS in general deliver fucking packages during the day, during business hours, to people that work fucking business hours and require a signature to get your shit, but they won't leave it because they require the signature, but you're not going to be there to get it because you work business hours and they only deliver during business hours. The fucking guy pushed the ring button. I answered the ring. Hey, how you doing? Hey, is anybody home?
Nope.
No. Well, I have a package here that requires a signature. I said, well, yeah, my wife and I both work. I'm not going to be there. Neither is she.
You should have the post office to pick it up.
I know what it is. I know what you're dropping off. You can leave it there. I authorize you to do that. Nope. Can't do it.
Hey, Jane.
I'm like, okay. He was like, well, I could bring it back tomorrow at 4. I said, again, nobody's going to be here.
Still won't be home.
That's not going to change the hours of operation that we work. I almost said, why don't you take it home? Give me your address. I'll stop by and pick it up from your fucking house on my way home from work because you work the same hours I do. So So yeah, now they've dropped it off at some pack mail, some fucking place that's open till 6. Still doesn't help me out any. So hopefully I'm gonna grab it in the morning before I get on the road. But that's that shit. It doesn't. That makes no sense to me as to why they deliver during business hours. And I'm that part I get. I'm saying it wrong, but to deliver to people and both people at the house work business hours. How in the
But
fuck
they don't
do
know
you?
what hours you work till they show up.
Yeah.
What, they're supposed to be psychic?
Some of them should be. But what I'm saying is when you tell them that, then it's like, oh well, sorry, I'll take this package and drop it off over here, and they have the same fucking operating hours. So what do you fucking do? You just don't get your shit because you can't sign for it?
No, you guys show up that place there and pick it up
Yep.
yourself.
So yeah, so you got to take a day off of work to pick up your fucking package because it's conducive to fucking UPS.
Yeah.
They get their business hours too.
Well, they should be if they're doing deliveries and shit like that. It should be a fucking 24-hour operation.
UPS.
UPS. Oops. Oops.
Well,
Yeah, they take enough for our tax money. They might as well make it work.
not
Okay.
no shit.
I can see a post office open 24 hours.
I never had any problem with Amazon.
That's because they're not a government agency. Like, you guys work around the clock. You're a
Fuck yeah,
government
we do.
agency.
Fuck yeah, we do. All
So
day,
there
every
you
day.
go. You can use that. You can use that argument right there. Wait a minute. We're also a government agency. The military is a government agency. They work around the clock. So can you, fag, fart head mother. Try not to cuss.
Yeah, I got to thinking about it. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, obviously,
Better than I can. Yeah, but then they should be able to if they're a government agency. Well,
I just don't understand for the 9 to 5 people that have to have a package and have to have a signature, then you're going to have to now either try to take a day off work or have somebody come sit at your house or whatever. And you got to be 18 or whatever to sign for shit, or 21, because if there's alcohol,
the thing, and you have to pick it up at your convenience then.
Yeah.
right. But if they're and what he told me was their business hours are from like 8 to 6 or something. So even if let's say you work 9 to 5 and you get out of work at 5:15, you get to your car, you drive over this way. If it's a half-hour commute from that place to this place, you get over there and it's 6:03 or whatever, you missed your package again. So what I'm saying now, in order to get your package, you have to make arrangements either to take the day off of work or take a half day off of work or call in fucking sick or try to get somebody, if you have anybody that's not fucking working in your family that's over the age of 18 or 21, to come sit at your fucking house all goddamn day to wait for these fucking people to come back to drop it off again. And you only get like 2 chances at it. Otherwise, they take it back to fucking UPS and you don't get your fucking package. They send it back.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn. Like I understood. I understood when Tanya had her wine club. You have to have a signature because there's alcohol. You got to be 21. I understand that. But just to get a regular package because
it
of
has to be signed for. If it wasn't for that, they could just leave it at the door, leave it in the mailbox.
Right. It's because of how much the product is the reason that they're requiring a signature. I didn't know that until I know what the package is and I know how much it costs. So now I'm okay. Now I know why they want it. But when you come to my house and you push my Ring doorbell and you talk to me, it's not like calling a phone number or something. You are at the fucking location where you're dropping this off. If I, as the customer, say yes, I authorize you to leave it there. Take my verbal signature as your signature.
But see, that's not that.
That should be enough.
An actual signature showing that somebody actually physically got it.
I can tell you they've done it before. This guy was not doing that.
This guy probably did because he probably got his ass in trouble for something else. He's like, man, I had one more fuck up and I'm fired and I'm not losing this job.
Yeah, this guy looks like he hadn't been laid since the 80s. So
What?
I'm guessing
What
he's
you got to
probably
pick on me for? I don't work for UPS, man.
Maybe
if
you
he
should.
wasn't, yeah, if he wasn't working for UPS, he definitely would be a forklift driver. Just saying.
Wow.
Damn.
That almost hurt my feelings. All one of them.
Enough of that. That was my rant because it pissed me off, and it is what it is. It's not gonna change anything. I still gotta fucking find a way to get the package because they don't give a fuck.
No, they don't care.
It's not
Yeah.
their fucking package. So, just like when you talk to customer service people at the end of the thing, I'm like, I don't expect you to care. You don't care because it's not your shit. You're making a phone call. You're doing a job. You don't give a fuck about the outcome. You could care less what happens to me. Same thing. They don't give a fuck if I get this package or not. It's not their package. It's not going to their house. They don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So let's talk paranormal. I'm sorry. That fucking rubbed me the wrong way today, and
We can
I
tell.
ran about it.
We can
I'm pissed.
tell.
I'm
We
pissed.
can tell. I guess you have to postpone driving out so quick tomorrow and go pick up your package before you go.
Yeah,
Especially if you need it.
I got nothing but time.
Especially if you need it.
It's a gift from my daughter and son-in-law for helping do all the stuff with the house.
I'm just saying if you need it for filming.
No, I don't need it for filming, but I do need it to upgrade my play when we actually start doing Fortnite and shit.
I mean, start doing. We played earlier.
Yeah, well,
And
I don't have time. I worked fucking 16 goddamn hours today.
I'm not doing that. I actually had to work almost my full 10-hour shift today. I was pissed.
But
I got spoiled last week with them 8-hour days.
Daddy's got a PlayStation 5. They bought me a PlayStation 5. I thought that was nice.
Shit.
Yeah, it is nice. I've still got an Xbox One.
Right?
The original Xbox One.
The thing I'm gonna try to figure out is how to turn the fucker on, and then we'll be all right. So that fucking thing, I've seen pictures of him, and he had one when he was here. That looks like something that's way out of my league. But
What's that, Larry? So, but anyway, we kind of get into the topic now. Paranormal 101s. Kind of get everybody's opinion on this thing.
Horseshit.
I've helped with several of them. I've hosted several of them. Jason's done several of them. He's helped me host several of them. I've helped him host several of them. Joe, where you at on the spectrum, Joe?
I've been involved with them way back in the day, but I think they're
I
absolute horseshit.
50 years of doing this.
I think they're stupid.
Damn.
Sorry. I think it's I just think it's something for people to market and sell tickets for. Sorry. Because
No, don't be sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't feel that anybody in this field can educate anybody on shit. And you can have discussions like Jay, you and I talked earlier about that, but to label it a ghost hunting 101 or a paranormal 101, like what facts do you have that you can educate other people on, other than, this is a paperweight, this is what they say that it does, it just, I don't know. I just, like I said, I've always thought they were stupid. So
I've always enjoyed them. I still enjoy them, and I'll do them again if I get the opportunity. I get where people think that, okay, to sell tickets and stuff, anyone that I've ever done, anyone that Jason's ever done, or I've been involved with Jason doing, we have never profited off of anything that we've ever done for any of the paranormal events that we've done. Every bit of those we've done voluntarily. So when we do the 101s, it's more of a Q&A thing for people that to learn from each other and to tell people, hey, okay, this is what, like you said, this is a K2 meter, and 15 years ago it was a cat's ass, but now it's not shit. It still does exactly what it did 15 years ago, but now everybody thinks it's a fucking joke. When everybody had to have one 15 years ago, when they first started using the damn things, they only cost about $6, and now they cost you 40.
Yeah,
because it got popular with the paranormal. So, as far as being a thing where people try to use it to sell tickets to monetize, I agree. But everyone I've ever done is always, all the money has always been exactly what the location charges for an investigation anyway. And all the money stayed with the location. So I enjoy them as a way to get to communicate and learn learn different things and theories about things. Even though I agree with what you just said, nothing can be proven. Nothing, and no piece of evidence that anyone of us has ever captured can be proven to be actual evidence or anything else. I agree with that.
I think you can talk about a lot of different ideas on how to investigate. I think a lot of times with the 101s and that kind of shit, you can learn different techniques or different ways about going and doing different investigations. I think it's good for that. I think getting together and just talking about the location or talking about things that you've experienced or other people have experienced at the same location, that kind of thing. I think the 101s are good for that. Um, I'm with you guys in the fact that I don't necessarily agree with somebody coming in as a paranormal expert or a paranormal whatever because you've been on a TV show that now you're what you bring to the table is 10 times more than what anybody else brings to the table, and what you doing is right and what they're doing is wrong kind of shit. But I think you can learn from each other, learn different techniques, learn different questions, that kind of stuff.
But what's like Joe said too, also with the understanding that none of it is absolutely provable or credible with any form of proof behind it whatsoever.
No.
And what kind of got this is I come across a page or a web page or whatever, and it was a group about Paranormal 101, and they were education. But I know somebody that has like supposedly 25 years experience in the field and stuff, mainly focusing on residentials and businesses, that reached out to them and said, "Hey, me and my wife do our own podcast, blah blah blah. We'd be interested in being find out what it takes to become an educator to help the new people, because that's what it said they built this as, is helping new people to understand and learn about the paranormal." And the only comment back to him was a thumbs down on their request.
Damn.
Just a thumbs down. Now, when I researched the channel a little bit more, just about every one of them have been on a show. The ones that haven't are in a very close-knit little clique. So it doesn't seem like it's more about education there, unless you're saying it's this group knows better than everybody else and they're the ones should be teaching all the new people. Or is it that, hey, we're the hot shit, and if you're not one of us, and we don't give a damn, and if you're not been on TV, we don't give a damn. You don't, like Jason said, then you don't know nothing. So
damn.
Yeah, I don't know which way they're trying to portray it as. I'm trying to figure it out, but
damn, that kind of sounds like when you send an email to a Roku channel to ask a question, and they don't even acknowledge that you emailed them.
Yeah.
Oh,
after you just talked to them the weekend before, and they just like, "Oh yeah, get with us."
Yeah, goddamn, maybe that's why you're going broke. Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah. There's a new one in the rise, from what I understand. Something new coming out. Firing up the ranks for long.
They'll take, because they need the money. They'll take German dollar bills.
They'll take payment in Fireball, from what I hear. Oh,
that's what I hear too.
Fireball and nipples. Anyway, so I mean, it's curious. Is anybody in the chat? What's your opinion about 101s? Like I said, I'm all for them. I enjoy the shit out of them. I've had a lot of fun at every one that I've ever done, everyone I've ever been to. But I come up from a different perspective, and so does Jason. Joe, like we were talking earlier, I stood with the way that me and you talked that day.
Yeah.
I answer people's questions, and I give my honest opinion. If I think a piece of equipment is shit, first I tell them what it is. I tell them what I know about it. I tell them that I don't know everything about it, and I tell them why I do or do not like it. So, what's going on, Michelle?
What's up, Jenny? What's up, Michelle?
So it's just,
yeah, I don't know. I just, to, like you guys were saying, to do like a little meet and greet, kind of just kick back Q&A. I didn't not like meet and greet. That sounds kind of big headed, kind of like a Roku channel type of thing. But
someday.
Yeah, no, I really have no desire. Sorry, Jenny. But
what's up, Mama D?
But to have like that Q&A type of thing, that I can get on board with, versus the the ghost hunting 101, and because y'all don't know your fucking ass from a hole in the ground, and if you're gonna take the laid back like you and I type of approach, Jay, I see where that would work. But if you're gonna go in there and try to teach people, I have an issue with that.
I get that. And like I said, Michelle, she knows her ass from a hole in the ground. But yeah, I agree with you on that part of it. That if you're doing it for the ego trip to think that you are someone ahead of somebody else, that you're the one to go to set a standard or to enlighten the next generation with my extremely wealth of knowledge and experience, and write a book about it, see if it sells. I'm sorry, that's an old joke that I've heard forever. That once you become a paranormal investigator, you do one of three things: you get on TV, you write a book, or you fucking start a podcast.
Yep. And yet here we are.
I've done a podcast. I've never been on TV, and I'm not about to write a book.
Our books come with crayons.
Shit, mine doesn't. Mine comes with pop-up pictures. See, no one's better than anybody else in this field. We should all be equal. We are equal, unless you're a shitty person. Yeah. Well, Joe, that cuts me and you right in there.
Yeah. No one wants to be equal with me.
That's why we ride Jason's coattails.
That's right. Mr. Movie Star. So what's your thought, Jason?
Hollywood.
I said what I was going to say. It seems to me these days, and it has been for the longest time, that once you're cast on a TV show, your knowledge of the paranormal far exceeds anybody else. And I'm still trying to figure out how that happens.
Yeah.
Because you have the look, or because you have right place, right time, or because you're a good actor. You're whatever. I mean, it's all, and you could, you know what? You could. But I don't understand how that has become such a thing now, that because you're on TV, you are now leaps and bounds better than any investigator out there, and you hold all the fucking all the answers. Now, I understand bringing you in for conventions and stuff. It's because people want to meet you, people want to talk to you, but I don't usually ever see it get played down to lack of knowledge, because I think they portray it as I'm on this show because of my knowledge, because of what I bring, because I'm so much smarter than the average investigator. When
that's really not how you got that part.
I don't think that's how that works.
No,
and I don't think that that's how. It's just, and that part bothers me, because I think there's a lot of teams, there's a lot of people that hold that to be truth, to hold that to be, well, my God, he was on 7 seasons, or he was on 47 seasons of this show, so he's got to be the best.
Yeah.
Does he? Or is he just a good fucking actor and a good businessman that can sell anything and everything to anybody? And he's been doing it for umpteen years, and he's made a fortune off of it.
God, they made movies about their cases. They got to be the
yeah.
You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, because there's a lot of good people out there that have been on the shows, that are good people, that are just trying to do the right thing. But there are some that have been on the TV shows, and for all intent, for all that shit, the 3-minute fucking people that have been on one episode one time 8 years ago for 2 minutes, and now it's I was on this show one time 7 years ago. I mean, come on. Did you get the opportunity? Great. That's fantastic. You took the opportunity. You went and did it. You had a great time doing it. That definitely doesn't make you any better than anybody else.
Oh yeah, and people need to realize that, you're for the most part, once the shows are canceled and they've been gone for years, you're not relevant anymore. Very, very few are. And I think that fuels people too, because they want to be relevant. You know what I mean? So I think that's why a lot of them strive for all these TV shows and putting together all this stuff. And look at me. I mean, I still see it. So
That's like
Right.
Michelle said. I've been on a few shows, but you don't see me putting it out there. I got to share my experience, and that's all I needed to do. And there are very few people that do that. Most of the people, once they get on, and I know you see it, Michelle, they get the little banner at some little event, and it says "as seen on," "as seen on," "as seen on," "as seen on." Well, good for you. I mean, I'm happy that you've done it, and I'm glad that you told your story. But that doesn't make you more than somebody else is.
I was gonna years ago, and actually this was when Kale and I were running around together. We were gonna come up with a banner as a joke, because you know how we were. We were gonna do this big banner for our tables, and it was gonna be as seen in, and it was gonna list all the states we've ever been to. And just as a, I don't know, just a little comic, piss somebody off.
I thought about doing one list all the podcasts that I've been on and all the YouTube channels that I've been on, filming and all that stuff, and see.
Oh, we better quit
Well,
talking YouTube, man. This is the
but
paranormal field, damn it.
and that's the thing. That's the thing,
Our
though.
YouTubers are ruining the field. It's the YouTubers.
But that's the thing, though. If you did that, if you made a banner and you listed every fucking podcast that you've ever been on, there are people out there that would come to that convention and see that banner and be like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
hey, Mr. Lynch, can
They're the real deal.
Can we talk? I've heard you on that one. I know I've seen you on that one or heard you on that one. And man, can you just can we? We'd love to have you on this and this, and if you could maybe bring you out to this, and maybe it's and that's the problem. The problem is people list, and don't get me wrong, list your accomplishments. If you've done a lot of shit, by all means list it
Every day.
put it on there and be proud of it.
Show.
But at the same time, you're not better than anybody else. You're not better than any other investigator because you've been on TV. What you bring to it that a whole lot of people have is the experience of working with a fucking production company, experience with traveling and setting up and seeing things behind the scenes on how all that shit works. That you have experience on, that you could fucking talk about, that you've done more than some people. But a better investigator, I hate when they do that and they put themselves out there as they're some sort of elite pack because you've been on a fucking season of a show.
Yeah. I've talked to some of these people, some of these TV people, and I have heard their stories from them of how they got the part on the shows and stuff like that. So I will tell you, it's not always your experience,
right? And I can back that up.
Yeah,
I've got a shitload of friends that are on them.
I got you too,
and they've some brought equipment, that kind of thing to the show, and we've talked about this before. Right?
No comment.
You may be a better tech person than somebody else. You may be a better equipment builder than somebody else.
Yeah.
You may be a better, that kind of a thing. But that doesn't make you an expert in the field. That doesn't make you better investigator than somebody else because you know how to build this piece of equipment or that piece of equipment or whatever. It doesn't make you better. It makes you more. The fuck word am I trying to find? Like if you compare me to an equipment builder, you're leaps and bounds better than me at that. If you put circuits and shit in front of me and told me to fucking make shit, I don't know how to do that. I've not a fucking clue how to do that. You do. So that you're better at that than I am. And that's great. And I'd love to learn from you. Sit down and teach me how to do it. I'd love to learn. That doesn't make you an expert in it.
You can't be an expert when none of our equipment's proven that it does a damn thing besides flash and make noise.
True.
How can you be an expert at building something that's not proven?
Right.
Because it looks cool.
I mean, I'm to the point where I would much rather, and Lee's got some cool ass equipment, and it's fun to see because I've never used it before, and it's fun to check out, and it's fun to see, and it's fun to watch.
I was picking on him about that the other day. If Ghost Stop's got it, Lee's got it.
I personally would much rather just go into a fucking building with a camera and a voice recorder, and that's it. I've gotten to the point where investigating, I don't want all that shit. I don't want all the fucking blinky shit. I don't want all the stuff that goes off. And
But
I want to take my camera. I want to take my voice recorder. I want to go in and I want to take in all that shit. I mean, Jay, when we were at 101 a couple of times, just you and I in the fucking basement, nobody else. We didn't have any fucking equipment down there. We didn't have anything down there but a camera and a voice recorder. That's it. We had fucking great experiences. Joe, when the three of us were together and we put Joe in the room and had the cameras going, there wasn't hardly anything in there.
Yeah.
Put him in that prostitute's room.
Yeah. I mean, that's Joe walking at the fucking
the dolls.
Joe walking at the Collingwood. All he had was his fucking camcorder walking down the fucking hallway.
Yeah.
And then poor Jim, when he was with us there at RCI, when we stuck him in that room with all the dolls, and he hated dolls, put them all around him and stuck him in there.
I don't like fucking dolls either. That shit's creepy.
I think we lose.
I agree, Jonathan.
You lose why you're there when you have all that shit going because you're so focused on watching that fucking light blinking or the things going off, and you're not paying attention to anything that's happening around you. And there's so much different movement and things happening around you and stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I've gotten to the point where I don't even want to take it. I want to take my camera and my voice recorder, and that's it.
But, and Joe's going to love this when I say this. Using that equipment, though, when you're filming, whether it be for a network or your YouTube channel.
Well, if you're filming for something, yes, I get it.
Or something like that. That is what that stuff's actually for.
Yes, people like to see that.
Yeah,
sure.
It's to give that interaction so that the people at home can see something more than just you claiming that there's something there. They can get some kind of, and if you educate them, 101, if you educate them that this is saying that there is an EMF fluctuation, but that does not mean that it is a ghost. That's the problem. Correct. That's what I tell everybody when I do 101s. I'm like, just because you got an EMF fluctuation, that doesn't mean that it was anything. It doesn't mean it was a ghost, a demon.
Right.
It just means that there's a fluctuation. You got to now figure out what that was and try to translate your information. But the problem with it is that you don't have anything to translate it from. Right. You don't have any other data.
If you're filming for like a documentary, you're filming for your channel, or you're filming for whatever the hell you're filming for, then yeah, you got to have all the, because that's what people want to see.
Right.
Just like if you're doing, if you're running an investigation somewhere, people want to see the equipment. People want to see that stuff. I get it. I'm talking me personally. If I was to meet up with the two of you guys tomorrow and we were going to go somewhere, not filming, just going to investigate the Baraboo tomorrow,
thank you.
I wouldn't want any of that shit. I just want to go in and check it out.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Though you have to do it for certain situations, but on a normal basis, we don't use all that stuff.
And I think I can't say who, but somebody will be coming to Baraboo Inn next week, and doing some filming that I have to be there for. And he brings a lot of little gadgets and EMF detectors and all that stuff. So I'm actually kind of curious to work with him. And I'm really curious to hear his backstory. So,
hell yeah,
I'm
interested to find out too.
Yeah, like I was watching some of his stuff last night, and
I gotta check out some more of it. I haven't really got the opportunity to delve into it, but according to some people, he's the problem with the paranormal.
Exactly.
He's the problem.
And you know what? I will tell you right now, because I've seen the conversation between everybody in midst of booking this whole thing. And one of the questions was asked of, you don't demonize any shit like that for your YouTube and all that. And this person said, absolutely not. You can go back and look at any of my videos. So
They just put demon in there because it's a clickbait.
well, yeah. And you know what? I was looking at
That's clickbait.
I was looking at his stuff, and he's got clickbait on there. But I didn't see anything
Everybody
about.
does nowadays.
I didn't see anything. Well,
Do
that's
you
the whole
want
point
views?
of fucking YouTube. Yeah.
You want views, then you have to have clickbait to get fucking views. I mean,
But-
that's just the fucking the game.
Well, that's exactly what it's about. I mean, I'm sorry you didn't do that, and your YouTube channel was not successful. So now you're gonna go fucking bash everyone else that's doing it. Whatever. But yeah, that's part of the game. Now I agree
that was my post the other day.
I agree with the whole demon thing. You know, I agree with the whole demon thing. You know, don't put that shit out there just to gain attention. I mean, that's just, to me, that's kind of dumb.
See, that's that for you, me, and Jason, everybody here. That's extremely dumb. We're going to turn away from it. We're not going to look at it. But on that same aspect, the general public is an investigator, doesn't do that, and it is a good thing for them. Well, and that's why some of those channels have 60,000 fucking followers, and my channel's got 3 because I don't put that shit out there. I don't falsify shit, and I don't put clickbait like that on there to draw attention, and I'll make claims that's not true. Sometimes, if you want that stuff, they do those things, and
exactly that's the name of the game.
Yeah, and excuse me, I've seen a lot of people attacking these people and going after them, calling them out fakes and frauds, and all that stuff. And you know what? As far as look at it as a paranormal investigator, from our perspective, yes, they are. But to the general public, they're fucking entertainment.
Yeah,
they don't give a shit whether there's really a demon there or not.
No.
And some of these people say, well, that's going to keep some other people from booking it. I said it when Gavin was on here and when we talked about that night with him. If you think that you claiming that there's a demon at a location will stop me from going there, you're out of your fucking mind. I'm an investigator. I'm going to find my own evidence. You could be scared of a fart in the dark. I'm not. That's your problem. So,
I mean, only if the fart's close.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're a true investigator, you're going to go do your investigation. You're not going to rely on what somebody else says. Or nobody would book any of these places. All I got to do is wait for you to book it, you to film it, you to put your stuff in. I don't need to go there no more because you know everything. I don't need to go. Fuck off. Quit using that as an excuse and hide behind shit.
Well, so yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how this goes next week.
I think it'll go good.
I do too. I mean,
got
to give the man credit, man. You know what? He makes enough money. That's his job. He literally travels in an area. I can't really give it away because I kind of give away who it is. You know, and this is what he does. He goes to numerous places and films his stuff, and good for him. Live the dream, man. Live the dream.
We had one at the Collingwood a month ago. I still have yet to see anything, but when I sat down and did the interview with them, I flat out just told them, just please do this business, the location, right. Don't come in here and say that, you know, you almost got sucked through the fucking holes in the basement because fucking 17 demons attacked you in the basement. Please don't do that. Speak the truth. Speak about what happened to you, if anything happens to you, but don't come in here and push those fucking words and shit. Please don't do that. That's all I'm asking. And I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything, but I don't even know. I thought he had a YouTube channel and I thought he had a Facebook page. I think he's more doing his shit on the Instagram or the TikTok or whatever the hell. I don't know.
I'd have to check. I forgot all about that one. I never even looked at that.
I completely forgot about it too.
It's been so crazy here lately. I mean, we got the Windermere coming up. Well, you got all your shit going on, and then we got the event with the Windermere coming up. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. That'll be the first event there for that one. So
yeah, I'm literally home fucking 2 days. I do this filming. I'm home 2 days to work, and then I'm gone again that weekend.
Yeah,
and it'll be fun. It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
That Friday night, it's gonna be nothing but well, I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'll just shut up. I'm gonna get in trouble. No. Who's this woman? God bless. Who invited her? Can we ban her?
No, you can. I am not.
I got no part of that.
If a
No.
location is legit, you don't need to fabricate evidence or personal experiences.
Amen.
But every location is
But
legit.
then that brings in the whole, what do you consider legit?
Every location is legit.
It is a legit place.
Oh shit.
Your experience there, from my experience there, is going to be different.
Topic for next show.
Yep.
Always a topic.
Because then I can get into some good shit that I was bringing up today, like, people channeling. Could definitely have a conversation about that one.
Like flipping through the channels?
Nope, not flipping
Yeah,
through Roku
exactly.
channels to the
Oh,
ones that
okay.
are going to be gone here in the next year and a half. No, just like kind of like some damn Patrick Swayze and Ghost type of shit.
What's up, Jody?
I'm talking like channeling, like
Like
I wanna,
speaking through you,
like speaking through. I want to play with some pottery now.
like
But,
some possessions.
yeah,
I ask at it every investigation, tell them they can channel through me and possess me if they want to. Nothing's ever happened yet.
probably because they don't
I'm
fucking
telling you, I'm telling you,
I
at
don't like
101,
like.
at 101 was the only time I've ever seen anything close to. Nah, that motherfucker doesn't remember anything.
I can't tell you tomorrow anymore. I'm getting old.
Well, you shouldn't be able to tell me tomorrow you're not psychic.
I'm psychotic though. I got a feeling. Ooh, oh,
But yeah, like
Mama D's agreeing with you.
that part of it I can't get into.
Not tonight.
I can't get into ever. But
I'm talking about as a discussion.
I'm talking about getting into like just
No. I've
Going
seen
along
too many
with
of
that
those.
shit.
I'll just leave it at that.
yeah, yes, I have.
I'd love to. I'd love to be possessed just once. Just once.
Well, the one was scary.
Like I want, and this is who knows. I've been saying it for probably the past 15 years. I want to be involved in an exorcism.
Oh, amen to that.
I want to, and I don't give a fuck. I'll just hold the camera. That's all. Like, I don't want to be part of it. I don't want, you do you, you do your thing. I just want to experience, like, I want to witness it. Because I can tell you right now, someone goes flying off a bed and crawls up a wall across the ceiling. I'm gone, man. I will be a believer. But no,
What's right with us?
Yeah, right.
That's the question.
I'll see you
That's
tomorrow at 101.
That's a true story. I was watching him live and he started stuttering.
I stutter once in a while.
No, not like this. You were stuttering and fucking lost your train of thought. And then you like didn't say anything. We're kind of like just looking around.
Interviewing Bishop Christina Rake, I lost my train of thought.
Well, there was a reason for that.
Yeah, that was a fun night. Excuse me.
When you eat that many cookies, Jay, and you're on such a sugar rush, and then you come down from the sugar rush, it tends to mellow you out.
That wasn't sugar. We told you about that, didn't we, Joe?
Yep.
Oh
50
yeah.
times.
I
That's
know,
a lot
I'm
of
just
cookies.
saying.
That's a lot of cookies.
That's a lot of cookies. Dumbass. I'll just do it again sometime. It's legal in Ohio now.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Recreational.
So do you think we're ever going to get the opportunity to see an exorcism or see channeling or
channeling? I've already witnessed a couple times.
Well,
Channeling,
I mean, but
you can go to almost any ghost hunt and find that nowadays.
But like, use me as the channeling device, or use you as the channeling device.
We can try it.
I think it's going to be like the Ouija boards for me.
Yeah,
we can film it. We can film Jason being channeled.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we can.
Yeah.
We don't even have to film it. We can just go live with it.
Right.
Save time on editing. Just go live and see what all happens. Because if you edit it, then you could be faking it.
True.
Right. If it's live,
It's got to be real.
It's real.
Yeah, gotta be.
Estes method's actually fun. We've done that a few times.
We've done the dual Estes method too.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. And the Gansfeld effect, doing it while doing the Estes method. We've done that one also.
Done what?
The Gansfeld effect, where you use the red
Oh.
light and the ping pong. Except instead of using ping pong balls, I bought some cheap ass swimming goggles, and then took that clear spray paint and blurred them out to where you couldn't see through them.
Yeah.
Same thing, but then we don't have cut ping pong balls cutting into your fucking eyes. Which never.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that just because it looks stupid.
Have you seen me? I do all kinds of stuff that
well,
looks
yeah.
stupid. I don't give a
Right.
shit.
I was
Paranormal
watching-
Crash Test Demo.
I was watching the other day. Matter of fact, speaking of ping pong balls on your eyes, I was watching.
Is it in Tijuana?
No, I was watching. I don't know what. Oh shit! Hold on, Kim. I'm trying to think of the name of the show. The old
Chat
show.
easy, fine.
It's
The
on
guy that-
Pornhub.
The guy that scammed everybody, and then they let him back in the field.
Oh, Mr. Penn State.
Yes. Whatever the hell that stupid school
Yeah, we're not
show
missing
was.
his name. He might.
Yeah. Whatever.
Go ahead.
Come get some, bitch. But
We'll
I
have
kind
to
of
have him
threw
on the show.
I kind of threw that on to fall asleep the other night, and I woke up middle of the night, and there was Chip Coffee with these fucking ping pong balls on his eyes, and I was like, "Ah, Jesus Christ!"
Moving on.
Adam. Is it Adam?
Yeah, it's Adam.
What?
The guy. He can't remember his name. I remember.
No.
things quite well.
It's
Oh, I know it.
yeah, it wasn't Adam, but yeah,
It starts with an R. And his last name starts with a B.
yeah.
Rascally Rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Somebody type it in the chat that we don't have to say it.
Nope.
Yeah,
I don't understand why you were
Somebody
so
will.
afraid to say it. What the hell?
I don't.
I don't mention people like that anymore, man. If they're back and there's people that want to work with them, that shows me everything I need to know for that group of people that I do not want to work with.
Is he back?
seen him breathing?
I haven't seen him at all.
You know what? I think he came back for a little bit, and then people kind of flipped out about it, and then he kind of
Yeah, there's people start booking about events and stuff again. And
he
other
kind of
people
played a
refuse to be in
Houdini and
there.
just disappeared.
Yeah, there's people that actually refuse to go to the events if he was going to be there because of what happened in the past.
Yeah.
That's one son of a bitch I'd still love to fucking talk to.
Do it.
Why?
Just because.
Yeah.
Wow, $300 for a 20-minute phone reading. Wow. And I thought some people were bad charging $75 for 20 minutes. Not 75. What was that?
Well, but
125 or something like that.
There's people out there that give $75 off coupons for their 20-minute readings. And I'm like, God damn, how much is the actual reading? If you're giving me $75 off, how much is that actual son of a bitch?
well,
I
some
mean,
of those are crazy.
He may be recovery and he may have done a lot of things. He may do things a lot different now and stuff. And that's great for him. I just don't associate with him. I
I
won't
don't
knock
know.
anybody. I just don't have to associate with anybody. I have that choice. Do 80 for 1 hour. I can go 80 for 1 hour, but
I knew someone that did 80 for an hour.
I was just going to
20
say, I
minutes.
mean, 80 for an hour is usually the going,
Yeah.
you know?
Are we still talking about readings?
Nope.
You guys are just terrible. Terrible.
I mean, you could call it a reading if you want, but
Yeah, it's definitely channeling.
I only charge $25. I don't understand charging a huge amount for a gift that was given to me. She charged me way more than that. That's
why
bullshit.
do porn stars get paid so much then?
Right?
They're
They don't
just
get
using
paid.
a gift that they were given.
They don't with me. It's free on the internet.
But
Ah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe I
shit.
should start charging too. Fuck it.
She said, "Rod."
She did too.
we're gentlemen. We would never say anything bad.
No.
Do what?
We're gentlemen. We would never say anything bad or rude.
Yep, absolutely.
We just purely channel our thoughts into
right.
We're
impure
stuck on
things.
channeling tonight, aren't we?
Well, we gotta practice for our YouTube channels.
Fuck yeah, it's
All our content.
Well,
channeling demons. Every episode will be channeling demons.
And Jason will bring the demon Ouija board.
Yep, all the demon Ouija boards.
But you have to be bring the Jesus board to clear it, to make sure everything's clear and safe.
Hey, so okay, hold on. On our logo,
Shit.
because we got little devils and shit.
Yeah.
Is that like clickbait? Is that like
Yeah.
oh shit?
Yeah, we're the three devils, man. Stirring the pot.
I wonder if we could be called fakers then.
We have
Please do.
before.
Well,
Please do. Please do.
See, I'm a fraud. Jason was a faker, and you're the embarrassment. You're the
I just
mock-
make the mockery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember I'm going, maka.
Yeah, exactly what I do.
Melekilikimaka.
Yeah.
Oh, and we don't own the rights to that, and I wasn't singing it, so please don't ban us for this fucking
We own the
show
rights to that
of-
because you were singing it. You just
Jesus
didn't play
Christ.
Crosby's version.
Right? She said as soon as I hit send, I knew it was in trouble.
Send it.
But the key thing is you sent it.
You sent it.
Just send it, mama. I mean, what? Behave, Joe.
Always.
Wow.
So,
This is
yeah.
that thing up here in the corner. Who's all simulcasting it?
Oh,
Damn.
see, I can't see
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit.
I can't see any of it.
I got it because I run the boards, bitches.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
Hey, dear.
I screwed up, bitches.
Yes, you do.
I didn't this week. Leave me alone.
Which that's another thing we're going to be doing over at Baraboo Inn. Old Baraboo Inn, we're going to eventually, when I get around to getting it set up, we're going to actually be doing live. I don't know, call it a podcast, but we're going to be going live from the Old Baraboo Inn in a set stage, computer, everything set up, and be talking with people that are. Oh, Santiago, what's up, buddy? We'll be talking to people live that are having experiences that are there for the ghost hunts.
Hell
So,
yeah. Well, I'm trying to
don't know where we're going to do it yet. I mean, it may just be a Facebook live. I'm not sure yet, but
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, we might as well wrap this up. We've been here about for an hour now. Jason's got all kinds of shit to get done for the
yeah,
night.
you got to go to Florida.
He's got to go be Mr. Movie Star, who's
Right.
who is also starring with this guy.
Santiago.
Santiago, absolutely. Yeah, he was in the first set.
Hell yeah.
He played a character named Larry in Cruel Summer 3.
He's a character in his own right. He don't need to play one.
Yeah, I met him when I was down in Toledo. He's definitely a character.
Keep things lively.
Follow him every morning
Hell yeah.
on his page. He's got a podcast. He's got the whole Hi Nation. He's got a ton of stuff. Anti-bullying. He's got just a ton of things. So click on Santiago Cirillo, check him out. Like I said, podcasts every morning. He's got a ton of stuff going on, and he's busy as hell. He's doing a bunch of different filming and auditions and wrestling and all kinds of shit now. So support him in the Hi Nation for sure.
Absolutely.
Hell
Absolutely.
yeah.
We need to get him come on here some night with us and have a little bit of fun with us whenever he gets a moment in his time.
We'll get him on.
The four of us together could be
It would be interesting.
yeah, well, yeah. Absolutely. I know it'll be interesting.
Yeah. We'll get him on here.
Yeah.
I know he'll do it.
See, Teresa, he's a great person. If you get a chance to sit down and talk to him, you won't regret it. I remember a certain convention in Mattoon, Illinois, and we were all staying at that one hotel there in Mattoon. That was it, Sweet Dreams or whatever.
Yeah.
It was an interesting night. Our room was, yeah, we had fun with Bo Dean out on the dance floor and everything. God, he was a lot of fun that night.
Bodine, yeah, Bodine's coming back there, Santi. He'll be running around here.
He'll be back.
I promise.
Sooner or later. He's been in hiding for a little bit because of COVID. They blame everything else. They either blame COVID or Trump. Which one you want to blame?
Or herpes.
I blame COVID.
Right. Syphilis.
No.
Gonosyphilitis.
No,
right.
He ain't getting nothing like that. This is like a thing.
He had a bad case of the poison ivy.
Yeah, it's in places he didn't know he could get scratches.
He heard that 80 for an hour and he went for it, and the fucking poison ivy bit him in the ass.
You made me cough, damn. I've been doing so good.
Shit.
All right, with that said, we're going to get the hell out of here. I'll let these guys say goodnight. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for resharing the broadcast on your pages. I do appreciate the shit out of that. And please keep helping us out. We'll make this grow yet and have some more fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you guys for the support every week. You guys are awesome. You were the reason why we do this. So get ready. This is going to be it's going to be a crazy year. So thank you.
Hell yeah. And you guys, I know everybody's been posting it the 8th and 9th down the Middletown area. If you guys are around, come and hang out with us, man. We're going to be having fun, doing some fun shit all weekend long. So finally get the three of us together again. It's been since my birthday that the three of us, but there's going to be a lot of shit this year between the three of us all getting together, going to Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio. There's going to be a bunch of different places. So appreciate the support. Appreciate you guys sharing everything. And have a great week.
With that said, you guys have a good one. We'll talk at you next week.